Hey guys, back with some more shape boat madness. While working on various projects, I realized I wanted to explore a couple of additional blocks. This one I called the bullnose shape block, and this is kind of a baby bullnose. It's a half block down to a wall block size. Found running into that quite a bit. Same thing with the uh, full triangle down to half our wall block size is another one it's one. These are well. This one is a new block. This one we already had 9.6, but this is a new one for Alpha 10. Same thing with the round blocks. This one is new for Alpha 10. This one we've always had, but there's a lot of new blocks that connect to these two. Well, this one anyway, that I wanted to keep track of. You see there's a plus on these. It's just additional to what we had in the original published workshop item. So these are new to that. And I'm not creating a separate upload. I'll just replace the existing one. So people who already have this will easily keep track of what's new here. So starting with the little quarter, well, it's a half block round. Since it's right here, I stuck it on this row because there's only a couple of blocks that connect to it, and it's the same half slope. It's just rounded. So these are the blocks that exist. We already looked at some of those. These two we've already seen connecting to actually we didn't have this one before. This one, the little baby Spanish block, is also got in this row up here because it's got that little small triangle connector. But these are the only ones that currently connect to that half block rounded shape, these three. So the next one, the next two are in this row here. It's these two, and so half block down to wall block size. These already existed in 9.6. This is the only new one that connects to that in 9.6. As far as I know, I'm may have missed some, so please let me know if you run across something that I've missed. So this new one we've already seen in one of these other examples. It's got a bullnose shape on this side, so it's also in this row here. But it's got the baby bullnose on one end of it, so it connects to that. This is the new block, and actually I guess I should that one we've already had, but this center block is new here. That one I already textured. So these are all the blocks that I could find that connected to that, and again the kind of teal coloring means that you find it in the block category. Let me see if I've got, yeah, cubes and ramps, and the yellow coloring means that it's in the corners and connectors, is where you'll find it in the block atlas. So this block, oh yeah, I guess it is new because it stops at. We've got one similar to this in over here somewhere. Let's see if did I even put it out here? At any rate, it's similar to this one for a half block, but it stops at wall height there on that end. So this is like a outside ramp. It's got the same connectors on all four corners, but this one slopes only has like an inside valley, and this one's got a outside valley. Two different new blocks there. Little triangular corner connection, and we've got the cut corner connection. Another one that ends at bullnose shape, half block. And then this one we saw earlier when I was describing the wall connection. It's really the only one useful in that situation. So anyway, this row here this entire row is new. Then this one's got a plus on it. I noticed when I was watching back my other video that I didn't have, this had a bullnose on one side, and I noticed I didn't have it out here, so I just added that one to this row. And the last one is over here. It's a rounded shape, full block, and we've got several new blocks that connect to that, and a bunch of old blocks that connect to it as well. These are pretty neat. The little flattened out spange blocks, I call them. There's two different types for kind of each size. There's so these are both wall thickness, but this one is rounded on the top and this one is flat, so it goes to a triangle. This one has got a curve to it. So this triangular one also would connect to, I'm pretty sure we had this in 9.6, so I didn't texture it, but I think it already existed, and it connects to that. But for the rounded one, we've got a new block that connects to that as well. So it's just showing the difference in those. Same thing for the spange block. Already existed. Well, is it a spange block? Well, it's a smaller one. You can see that's got a triangular shape on this end. This is another half height. Both of these are half height, but this one's rounded, that one's flat. So triangular, curved. So we get a new block to connect to that. This is the original spange block here. Fits to a full size triangle. And we already had this rounded shape for a full size block. These already existed, a couple different blocks here. This one already existed in 9.6. Again, color coding, this one can be found in the connectors category, whereas these are over in the round shape category, the orange ones. This one is, these are new as well, and there's a left and a right for this one, but this block, there's no need to have a left and a right, depending on how you rotate it. Since it's got a square, cube shape on the other three sides, you can just rotate this up and spin it around and it'll look just like this. So that's why I put this equal on here. You can really pick either one, left or right. Same thing for this one. It's got a triangle on this side, same as this one over here, and flat on the other two sides. So if you rotated this down to this block and then spun it around, it would look exactly like this block here. So there's an equals painted on the back here. No need to have a left and right for these two blocks, as far as I can tell. They texture the same, so I'm not sure why we got those. I think somebody just got carried away. It's a little bit easier maybe when you're looking at the atlas and you're trying to imagine what shape would go there when the connector thing, and you're looking at it, you just go, oh, well, I need a round on this end or that end, and so maybe it's a little easier to choose it here, but it's essentially the same block. These, however, do need left and rights because they have different shapes on different sides. Also new for the Alpha 10, all these. That's about it. I may have tidied up a thing or two on the boat, but basically I'm just going to overwrite the existing boat on the workshop, so if you're looking for an update, just go re-download it, or if you've already subscribed, I guess you just respawn it. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.